I mean, I'm not in the hall. I'm just here for the ride.
And so I said to the bishop, "You can't shove it in there. That's going to be a very bad." Oh shit, we're live. Sorry.
We're live. Hopefully, I don't know how this is going to work. So, if you saw in the Discord, our car is currently missing a window. So we've just been cardboarding and doing all of that. So this was all going to be set up all lovely. Everyone would have their own individual things with a name on it and stuff like that. But things happen. So there isn't.
It is what it is. What it is. I suppose.
There is.
Yes, as as Walter Cronkite would say, it is what it is, what it was. Where's Helen? Helen is currently in the kitchen having some dinner. So Archie's just broken out the cider, actually. So
I am also drinking cider in my patented Rowdy Raven mug. Come to the Rowdy Raven at E2 and buy a drink. We've got cider.
He started already.
yes, so
Okay, fine. PD have got some pretty stringent rules about like advertising and shit out off the field, but I'm going to plug my pub because we put so much effort into making that thing and building that thing. I'm going to plug my fucking pub. All right.
that pub is great. Our pub rocks. Is so good. So so we're here. So this is a stream that's been requested for a very, very long time. I don't know if I need all my lights on really, because well, no one needs to see my shiny forehead. Let's be honest.
Too
To be
off.
fair, you're good, dude. You look alright.
I look alright, do I? Okay, but
Just all right.
I've ripped the bottom of my slippers to shreds because of the glass. My God, that came up on stream. Please never fucking do that again.
What was done? I got some soundboards
right.
turned down.
Yeah, soundboard volume down, off.
What was it?
now we've just got Steve's voice settings on stream.
Jesus Christ.
We're professional stremmers.
Yeah, well, one of us is.
No, two of us are.
No, I'm looking at just social at the moment. He's the only one. But then again, though,
yes, he's the only professional here. Actually, yeah.
he's the
What?
he's not in a blanket this time, so you know he's doing well.
It's warmer now. Fucking hell, it was cold last time.
Mate, you wait until next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you
no,
seen
it's
Have you seen what the weather's due for Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Like
It's gonna rain.
30 degrees, isn't it?
And pissing down with rain from all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nothing but
Is
rain.
it really going to be just wet?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No,
So-
surely not.
So we're here. This is a stream that has been requested for a very, very long time, and I've avoided it as much as humanly possible because look at them all. That's why. This is a weird episode of the Brady Bunch. Thank you, Ben.
I'm looking at the weather and it's like
Yeah.
20 degrees and sunny.
Is it?
Sunny
Yeah.
until 2 o'clock on Sunday, apparently, is what. And even then, it's only a
Weather's all-
25% chance of
The
rain.
weather's all changed again, huh?
That's the BBC that are telling me that. So it could be like thunder and lightning and biblical floods. But
Okay.
If you don't like weather, wait 5
We
minutes.
can hope.
The Beardy Bunch. Yes. Wow.
Fuck
Most
yeah.
of us.
Well, apart from
the
Matt.
thing is, I shaved yesterday, otherwise I would have had a beard.
I also don't really call this a beard. This is just bum fluff.
That is
We're
true.
not a very
that is quite fun.
diverse group, are we? Actually,
No.
actually on this stream.
So, yeah, so this is a stream that's been requested for a while, so we're going to do this. So I do apologise for the setup. It is all very rushed, but we are all here. We're going to talk about the things that that we would normally talk about in the meetings. We're not going to be talking about the in-character stuff that we would talk about in a hall, because that's obviously going to be found out in play. So there's going to be some stuff that we will brush over just to get it going. Every time I hear about bad weather at Anvil, it makes me want to make a Wintermark Sumac character. Oh, right, yeah, the Sumac, yeah. Yes, well, yeah, I don't blame you. Hello, Maury, how you doing? I've become convinced Digby's facial hair is an eldritch abomination contained only by the Shaver of Despair.
My
you go.
beard gets to the itchy point, and I never get beyond the itchy point because I get to about day 3 of it itching, and I'm like, "Fuck it, it's coming off. I hate this."
Can we say the cult word, or will Digby's head explode? No, the Union has been mentioned a lot and is flourishing, which is
It's
good.
a union, not a cult. For fuck's sake.
Oh god, there we go.
I know.
We're official. The Egregor's a fucking member, therefore it can't be a cult, you motherfuckers. In
Two of
fact,
the
two facets of the fucking Wintermark Egregor are in the cult. I need to get the third, then I've got the full set.
As Bob said,
That's E2.
that's a
four
no
now.
then. Yeah. So
I need to get the Calavasa. Is there 4 of them now?
Yeah,
What? When did we get a 4th Egregor?
there was a Facebook post about it the other day.
I didn't
What?
fucking see. We got. Oh,
I
come
missed
on!
this.
a fourth egregore.
We got a 4th
Yeah.
Egregor.
Why? We're not even the biggest nation anymore.
No, Navarra the biggest nation.
Navarra.
We're the
yeah.
biggest now. Okay, that's good.
We are now the 4th largest LARP in the UK.
Who is yeah, who's the fourth egregore?
Tegwin.
I have not.
Who? Tegwin.
Yeah. I think they crewed previously.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Wintermark are they then?
are we gonna? Yeah, we're gonna have like over-representation of one of the because it's
Yeah.
sort of like 3 people. With
If
3
it's-
people, 1 nation with 4 Egregors.
I
If
thought we were
it's-
getting some orcs.
If it's Tegwin, then it's going to be a Calavasi. And it'd be another Calavasi egregore, and that's probably because the other Featheragore doesn't really. They aren't normally there every single event, so
Oh, right.
yeah, they can't make it. So it's probably just as cover. So 3 people, 1 spare. Thank you, Panda. 1 spare.
3 people and 1 in your back pocket.
So we've become the bowling team of the Empire. Dad joke. You're welcome. But yeah, so you get any questions or you want to know how we got the hall started, about any of the characters, I will go around. We will go around. I would say I'll introduce everybody, but I can't remember everyone's fucking name. So we will do all of this. Hey Beth, how you doing? If I join in a bit, will that suck? No, hun.
No.
Just
No,
grab
please
your
jump
laptop
in.
and go and sit in the. Go and sit in the fucking bedroom, like your
We
place.
don't-
Know your role. I know your car's
shit.
broken.
We're the Thane. Technically, I'm in charge. That's a fucking scary thought.
This
isn't
is true. Yeah.
Be
So-
careful who you're screaming to get into the bedroom, Steve.
Yeah. So Helen's gonna be going into the bedroom. I'm gonna be nipping off for a little while. I'm glad that everyone got that joke.
We'll see you in like 20 seconds then, Steve.
I've got to get to the bedroom. Make it 15.
Make sure you mute your microphone.
So yeah, so Helen will go into the bedroom and jump on the laptop, and then she'll join us, which will be good. So we'll have the Thane here, we'll have the Steward here, we've got the Huskar here, we have the
And the
Alderman here as well, and we have our very own mad scientist Rabbit as well.
Yes.
So
Rabbit's Cornucopia. If you want it, he probably stocks it, and that's not a joke.
no,
Genuinely might have it.
Thank you for
You
plugging
just
me. I
come
was
and
gonna go
ask.
yeah,
come see me. If you need anything, just come and see me.
yes. So
I don't think there hasn't been something yet that I've gone, Rabbit, have you got this? And you've said no.
Yeah, you've always got the thing we're asking for, which is why I make the joke.
oh dear. Hello, Crablord. How are you doing, my friend? Salt says, "Oh bloody hell!" So that's good. Discord mods meetup. Nah, I wish. Ever tried to do non-mad science? It's rather dull. Yeah, this is true. So this is good. This is a good question. So how did the hall start then? Actually, well, first of all, should everybody introduce themselves?
Yeah, let's start with that. Yeah.
So, if I go through part 2 when? Fuck off, Bolan. We won't get a part 2 to this, because this is literally, we're having our chat, and then the stream will end, and then the whole chat will carry on because we can go into the other stuff that we need to talk about. I figured we should ask for something rather than just mocking Steve. Yeah, this is true. So yeah, to the left, so this side, we have Hayden. So do you want to say hi, Hayden? Tell us the character name, what you do, where you're from.
Hello, I am Wolfric Wolfricsson, the most original name in Wintermark. I'm the alderman of the hall, and yeah, I'm the money guy.
When I introduced you to the hobby and I said you can have, it's a bit of a meme that everyone in Wintermark is called Wolfric, I did not expect you to be like, fuck it, Wolfric Wolfricsson. That's what I'm doing.
If you're gonna go for it, you've got to double down with it.
I mean, fair.
Wolfric Wolfricsson from the long line of Wolfrics.
He's the original Wolfric, except no substitutes.
Let us know if that's all right, Bolin. That should be all gone up.
How can he possibly be the original Wolfric if his surname is Wolfricsson?
This is true.
Well, that's what I mean. He's the one true Wolfric.
Right.
Descended through many lines of Wolfrics.
My progenitor
Yes.
was Wolfric.
Mm.
I mean, when my dad turns up at E3, he's going to be Aewolf Arthurson. Because I'm Alfred Aewolfson, so...
But as correctly put there by Crablord, does he have his father's sword?
More.
So
I must get more tropes, collect them up in a little box.
So that's Hayden, and then on the other side of Hayden, we've got Dan wearing a fucking awful t-shirt.
I thought I would represent, so I thought I'd do it just for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it, my friend.
It's alright, dude. I play Alden Ringwick, the Hall's artisan, and another pointy stick whacker, basically.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't really do much. This was my first year last year at LARP, so I'm still learning everything. To be fair, it's most of ours first years last year, actually.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm boring. I don't really do much.
I've had a bad influence on this collective. I've realised.
Nah, not at all, mate.
Jesus, it's
Why'd
terrible.
you say that?
Well, let's have a look to see who I got into the hobby here.
Yeah, okay, fair point. Well made.
Steve is the reasons why I have spent hundreds of pounds over the last few years.
Yeah, also here.
Oh my God, Liam! Glad I catch the stream. He's got us all up on the projector.
On the project. Oh, really?
Big.
Hello, Wembley.
Hello, Wembley. Oh man, yeah. So that's Dan, and then below Dan, over there we have Patrick.
Hi. Yeah, Patrick. I play Risk. You pointed the wrong way, Ryan, but that's fine. Again, you're.
There we go.
Yeah,
I got
there
it
you
now.
go.
I got it now. I'm the right way. I'm the right side now.
I'm the Huskar of the Hall, which, yeah, and I basically just again hit things with a stick, and I've started spending hours in the military council tent listening to people talk.
Yep.
Awful.
Done well. Done well. Digby's taking after you, Hefty. He got me into LARP. Well, technically, I'm the godfather of LARP here. So it's...
Which, considering what you do, I see is an appropriate nickname.
So we will talk about drugs, and well, drugs are going to come up, and I will talk about the and how shit it is at the moment, the whole drug game, and how it's effectively dead.
Mm.
So
Did they kill it stone dead at the last one?
they have pretty much killed it. They have
Nice.
pretty much killed it all off. So you neglected to mention you had every bit of LARP kit you can find out on the bedroom. I'm very sorry. I was meant to be packing the car up a bit today, and then when I went down, well, the neighbour came up from downstairs just to said, yeah, your rear window's smashed. It's like, well, shit. So everything I got out is still out. I haven't put any of it back away yet.
So Helen will be joining us in a mound of LARP kit.
Pretty much, yeah. So next to Patrick, we have the wonderful, delectable, enigmatic, charismatic. I've forgotten his
Go on.
name. Ryan. You got the wonderful Ryan down there.
Why is Grease Lightning?
Other side,
Hello.
Digby. That's it. There you go.
Cool. It's the opposite of what I think it's going to be. That's what I
Yeah.
need to remember.
You're looking at the screen. How can you not realise he's down there?
It's all mirrored and
Because it's all mirrored. So for me, he's here, not here.
give
Yeah.
us a break. I'm Ryan. I play Leo, and I am an autumn mage and king of the minces. So that's all I do essentially.
You bring a lot of good, interesting stuff our way.
Interesting stuff and good vibes. That's my. That's
Are we
my MO.
mentioning that you're the proprietor of a certain piece? or-
No.
No? Okay, cool.
No, we can't talk about that.
Because if Leo goes down, Alf's coming with him.
Yeah, I would not expect anything else.
I have to admit, with all of this, I'm looking back to potentially turning a bit mental again, bringing the chaos back. So I've tried to be good. It's lasted 3 events, and I can't do it. I can't. I can sort of do
I've got
it.
some work for you if you want to go down that route, Steve.
I think I might. I think I might have to go back down that route. King of the Mincers, you process garlic for the hall. I love Gibby. He is so good, so good. So then, so right below me at the moment, with well done, social. So with this is currently what my my back hair looks like. Oh dear, we have social. So do you want to introduce yourself again?
Yeah, sure. My name's Liam. I'll be playing Marcus 2 Feet.
I don't
And-
recognise your name.
Oh, it's because I never use it. But I figured everyone else was using real names, so I should probably chuck mine up as well.
Fair.
But yeah, no, I'm playing Marcus 2 Feet. I've never done this event before, so I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm not in the hall. I'm just here somehow. And I will pretend like I understand things for a bit.
Good.
That feeling will last over a year. Because I still feel that way when I attend Empire. I read all the wins and I'm like, absolutely. I absolutely totally understand everything that's been written in this wind, and I know how to seamlessly transition it into my gameplay.
I find the wins really funny because you get a lot of people who read them and they say this is what's going on here, there, and everywhere. And I've been able to read it for the last 5 or 6 years and just think that's not what's going to happen at all. This is what's going to happen with these now, because you just recognise the way PD do things and that. So
The patterns.
yeah, there's a lot of patterns and the way that they put stuff out. So which ones of you are the competent ones? She's not joined yet.
Yeah, she's not on the call yet.
She's not in the
she'll be
call
here
yet.
shortly.
Funnily enough, neither of them are in the call yet. You'll notice that the people who actually control, who are the sensible ones in this hall, are not here. So, right, Helen's waiting. Oh, Dolly!
Thank you,
Hello,
Dolly.
handsome. Raiding with a party of 44. That is fucking amazing. Here you go. Here comes the boss. So, we've got... so we are just here. We're just chatting LARP. This is what Dolly does as well. And, we're going to be going through the hobby. And we're doing... This is our whole setup. And we're just going to be chatting shit, basically. Because this is how a hall meet normally goes on. So, yeah. So, welcome. Hope you enjoy it. And all of that stuff. You know how that goes. Let's move the alert box as well to the top. And then put it in the middle. Because, why not? Bit of chaos. So, now in the bottom. I'll go bottom mid. Oh, no,
No,
now.
no,
Oh.
Oh,
Are we going to get a picture? He'll think about
is
it. He'll think about it. So next to social, then bottom middle, we have got Mr. Digby.
Hello, I'm Digby. I play Alfred A. Wolfson. I am the leader of the Wintermark Farmers Union. My number 2 is at the top, Mr. Hayden. And we are... I've effectively ended up being an insurance broker at a LARP event because I know how to party!
Yes, you do.
You also forgot the very key point of what your hall role is.
I'm also the steward in the hall, yes. That's the important thing. Yes, in the event that the Thane is not here, it falls to me! And falls apart.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's brilliant. So that's not a cult.
It's
Excellent.
not a cult.
Not
It's
a cult.
a union. Definitely not a cult is a union.
Yes.
The Egregor's a member. I've got several militia members who definitely aren't investigating me. It's fine.
So out of the entire militia, there are several members that aren't investigating you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. And then next to Digby, in the bottom right, underneath the King of the Mincers, we have Mr. Rabbit, or the Mad Scientist, who's just created something epic, and I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm having to make it a little bit more lightweight, but we'll come to that later on. I'm pretty much the resident Varushkin, not a Varushkin anymore, actually, I must say. Dorinsk is actually my name. It's spelt Doorhinge, because I wanted something to rhyme with orange or syringe. But anyway, I run the cornucopia on the corner, funnily enough. If you want some baked goods or jack potato, chili, or whatever, that's pretty much what I do. I am going out on the field this time as well, so I'll also be a rappy-uppy, stoppy, bleedy, yet still squishy person.
Yes.
Other than feed people, I don't really do much either. And I drink a bit as well. I feed people and I drink. That's all I do.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that.
Good.
Oh, I'm also, I suppose, the treasurer to the Farmers Union.
Yeah, so lots of
I
important...
have a lot of money to give you, actually, now I think about it. I need to come and find you
like
and
that.
pay all the membership fees that are weighing my purse down.
So, Rob Alf?
So, well, yeah. Don't tempt me.
I'll beat you to death with my mace.
That's not a euphemism.
No, it's not. I've got Max. Oh shit, I've just realised something that's going to happen between me and social media. Okay, that's cool.
What
was that? Is the mace that you've given me actually Mac's old mace?
Yes.
Or is it a mace that looks a lot like Mac's old mace?
No, it's Mac's old mace.
Okay, I look forward to having that conversation.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But yeah, no, so I will feel social in on a lot of the 2 feet ideals when it comes to stuff. So don't worry. I got a mace. I'm going to mace you in your stupid new face. Social, I require you to challenge Digby to a sword fight. He chickened out against me at Forlorn Hope.
Officers do not fraternise with the men, Highlands.
Well, Highlands needs to come to Empire, because I'll beat him up. But I don't walk away from a duel. I don't take the duel seriously. I cheat a lot. But... I really, really do. On that that kind of sword fight, right? I see. So, and then lastly, and definitely not least, in the middle here we have my wonderful wife, Helen, also called Phil. And we can't hear you, Han. Oh, and she's gone. Nope, she's still there.
And she's back. And she's now muted.
Now she's muted. This is good. Are we done? No, just going to carry on from you, yeah? Okay. So...
Helen, everyone.
Yeah. So this is everyone. This is well. They say this is a lot of people in the hall. We're here. I'm trying. That's fine. That's fine. When it all works, then we'll come back to you. So, what is that sound?
That's Helen, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to mute yourself. You might be getting some interference from something. See, the weird thing is that I can hear you talking in the bedroom, but we can't hear you on this. So you
Yeah,
might.
so she definitely is talking and isn't just sat there miming at us.
Yeah. So she might have to be here and just type away for us instead. Classic Hefty stream. Thank you, Gibby. But yes. Yeah, so we're just going to go over some things. We've got logistics to sort out, what time people we're getting there, and the bits and bobs, and any bits of news, and stuff. So Helen's just going to have a play with it, Ben, I'm sure, and then she'll see if she can get it working. So it'll be fine. It will happen, I'm sure. So yeah, so what time is everyone planning on getting there on the Thursday?
When site opens, and social will be my co-driver in the van most likely.
Yeah.
I need to do that because he's on the other side of me because everything's mirrored. Social will be my co-driver in the van, and we'll have all the canvas, and we'll be there. If people want to turn up early, you can turn up early. If not, the canvas will be there from around 1:30. So.
Yeah, because my flight lands 7:40 in Luton, so I've only got carry-on, so I should hopefully breeze through security and I'll not look too closely at what I'm carrying.
I've missed questions, so if a mod can find all the questions and put them back in for me, that'd be grand.
Questions.
So, because I can't be bothered.
But yeah, by like 8:30 at the latest, we should be on the road, Digby. And
probably later than that because the site. So we're only about 40 minutes from site.
The site opens at 1.
Yeah, the site opens at 1 o'clock, so we'll probably leave about, given additional time for van, about midday.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I mean like from Luton, I'll be with you.
Oh yeah, you'll be with me at the house about 8:30. Yeah, maybe 9 o'clock, and then we can load everything on and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, me being me, I'll probably end up being sat there from about 11:30, 12 o'clock, just wondering why the gates aren't open yet.
And also wondering where the gate is, if it's like anything like last time.
If it's anything like last time where they randomly moved it without telling us, and I was like, is it up there? Is that what? Yeah, I'm going to say something.
I'm hoping that they let us go like across the grass, because trying to go down the Navarre Hill in a van that wasn't mine was very much like, I'm going to rip the arse out, I can't afford the excess.
That's what I did with my van. Well, my car, actually, that's why...
Is your car all recovered? Is both of your cars now recovered now?
I will bring another van this time. I've got far too much stuff now.
Okay.
I've got to literally bring a kitchen.
Yes. Yeah.
He does literally bring a kitchen.
Literally bring a kitchen. Yeah. Rabbit saved everybody.
So, Rabbit, are we all just buying food? Yeah, that's true. Are we all just buying food for Rabbit to cook this event? Just like, here's some food.
I think I'm bringing the same amount of food as last time. I realised that sausages were just so awkward to cook, so I'm making some of my own.
Of course you are.
That's just the Rabbit way.
I've also became friends with a baker in the last couple of days, so I'll not be turning up until the bread is done about 4 o'clock. So about 6 o'clock I'll be turning up because I've got to go and pick up and do some schmoozing with the local bread maker and confectioneer and all that.
Hey, fresh bread, smooze all you want, mate. That's going to be amazingly good.
But what you're saying is that you haven't built your own bread oven that you're bringing.
I can't have bread.
Mm.
Although I have been trying to make my own bread. I've been trying to make some cake sandwiches.
Cake sandwiches.
Yeah, instead of bread, there's like slices of cake, and then whatever the filling is, just in between.
Mm.
I did a test run on Hayden over the weekend.
Excellent.
I forced him to eat cake. It was.
I was just about to say, and who ate the cake?
Say that again.
I was going to say, and who ate the cake if you just had a test run on Hayden?
He ate it all, so I assume it was good.
Excellent. Can make bread in a Dutch oven if you use coals to cool it low and slow. See, I've got a different idea of what a Dutch oven is.
I was just about to go there.
I was gonna say if I cook something in a cook something in a Dutch oven, it ain't bread that's coming out.
Brown.
It's shit, basically. It's shit.
So it's bread light. It's air biscuits.
Air biscuits.
Kinky. Yeah. So I've lost the questions already. So Ben, so we had so discarded beef asked I remember it first was what are you letting the dog out? Did it start humping?
We actually answered the first question, which is how was the hall founded? Because we introduced each other and then just never went back to the topic.
Yeah. So how was the hall founded?
A disparate group of people that were camping together and decided, why don't we do something about this?
Yeah, because we weren't. A lot of us in this hall were not sworn members of other halls. We were just there. So it was kind of just it was a good confluence of people with the right skills in the right place at the right time to go, this needs a home, this needs a home, this needs a home, let's just amalgamate.
Yes.
And it worked out really quite nicely for us all.
Yeah, I think where me and Helen were in Hurst Hall at the time, and they were going in more of a militaristic direction. That was their focus, and ours was more of a trading union, and that was the focus for us. So it just made sense to move away, and we had a chat with Smith. And so to make sure there's no hard feelings, there was no ill will, because there shouldn't be. Everyone went, Helen is competent, let's follow her. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, Helen wanted her own hall, and we all thought, yeah, fuck it, let's go. So yeah, so we left Hurst Hall, and then we had the associated hangers-on. And we all basically had it was a conversation that took about 2 or 3 minutes, and we ended up forming the hall. And the Tillionson Plowshare was actually, I seem to remember it being a joke name to start off with, and it then just stuck.
It stuck, and to be fair, it describes really well. Precisely what the hall does.
Yes. Yeah, I like TP.
It's not at all a mouthful and a massive pain in the arse.
Wasn't it almost called Big Farmer?
Big Farmer at one point. Yeah. Yeah, that our first hall chat, which we thought was we'll only be chatting for like an hour or so. I think it lasted a good 3-4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
And we were in that, and we were spitballing all of these ideas, and that was where the Tillionson Plowshare came up. Big Farmer came up. Then we decided we were going to run a pub as well. And we had all of these big, wonderful ideas, and here we are.
To be fair, the pub wasn't a complete disaster-y one.
Nothing has been a disaster. I don't think anything's been a disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, we were.
What was that, Hayden?
I said the weather wasn't on our side. It was just too cold, and people weren't mooting about, really.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it all sort of... yeah, the weather wasn't great, and everybody sort of stuck in their own tent. They had their own fires, and they didn't want to go. I mean, our pub's technically got 3 fire pits, so we've done really well, and we've got plenty of drinks, and we do have soft drinks. We've got juice. So, yeah, and there's a standing pipe just like 20 feet away as well from the back. So, yeah, you can want to drink a water, go and stick your head under a tap. So, there's plenty of stuff there. But everything has kind of worked, and it's been really nice. And I think the spot that we're in as well, which I'm lovingly taking credit for, going over the other side of the road next to the toilets and the big bin, it's fit us all in there perfectly.
As long as the bin gets moved.
I hope they shift the fucking bin.
Well, yeah, let's wait and see what happens with the bin this time round. So hopefully, did we have complimentary peanuts? No. So, but the bin...
We're not allowed to due to PD.
Yeah.
The COVID rules are still in effect.
Plus, also giving stuff away for free is charity, which is heresy.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. So you've got... I mean, the only downside to the bin was at takedown, where people don't look when they were throwing shit. Because the amount of stuff that got through over... Yeah, there were points where I thought... If I could walk properly and do stuff, I'm going to twat someone in a minute. But thankfully I could do that this time, so I can actually threaten people in game and out of game. So because that's literally what I'm here for.
I got to a point, Matt, where I thought you weren't far off of it, mate.
No, I was very close, because it was like the 8th time a bag came sailing over and missed the higher van's windscreen by about 2 feet. And I was like, can we stop throwing things in the fucking bin, please? Because there's a fucking higher van here, and they're going to charge me 500 quid if it's a broken windscreen or you nick it slightly. So for the love of God, stop throwing shit.
Yeah.
Use the friggin' ladder.
I probably missed as well at one point.
Yeah, I was to say...
One of them said,
You nearly got clouted in the face, yeah.
Yeah, Hayden nearly got hit. So, yeah, so if you're in Wintermark or Dawn and you're throwing stuff into that bin, please be careful. Really, please be careful. Because you might get it thrown back at you. Basically. Or if I've got hold of you, you might end up in the bin. So there's a lot of interesting features there at the moment.
I'm just going to go hot dogs out one moment.
Okay.
That's why I hope that they move it up, because there's nothing stopping them moving it up the field to where, you know, the bridge, and then you've got the big, I forget what it's called, the hub.
The hub.
Yeah, with the
It
bridge
is
and the
normally
hub.
further along.
You could literally just stick it there, and it's completely out of the way of everyone. So I hope that they do that, and they don't just stick it where it was.
Yeah, it can't go up there because that's too tight of a turning circle for the massive lorry that has to move it around.
Then dump it where the toilet block normally is and move the toilet blocks up.
It can't go over there because that's actually like where, if it rains at all, that's where the drainage all goes. So it has to kind of go there, but it's normally closer to the toilets. So
okay, so put it against the loos, and I can then put up a big fucking like Hessian screen, so I don't have to see the bloody thing.
But yeah, it's normally about another 10 feet further up, which would be a lot better for us. Right.
We'll shut up because Helen wants to test
Yes,
the mic.
I know. I was just waiting. Yeah, go on in, hun. No.
So like push to talk on, maybe?
Yeah, have you got push to talk on?
Yeah, push to talk might be the issue, actually.
Is it the actual microphone itself? Because I think it was making some noise. It was flashing up as making some noise, but that might just be about the internal part of the...
Yeah, it might actually be the microphone, yeah.
But I think Helen uses it to like Zoom call and stuff like that.
Is the Discord microphone input the correct microphone?
It's a good shout.
Because it does this to me occasionally as well.
Where it resets it, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where everybody on chat is going instantly becomes like tech support.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it
It's
off
and on again.
Have you restarted your computer recently?
Helen, do you want to come and sit here, and I'll come into the bedroom and try to fix it?
That face says no.
No, I heard the shout.
Or just shout really loud so we can hear it on yours.
Yeah, that works. Hold on. Is it easily accessible in the pile of junk I have behind me?
Oh God.
He's disappearing into himself. This
interpretive
is
dance. It's like
his head is literally in his
mouth.
His
head was literally in. Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh yeah, shit. That is because of the background image. I noticed how that looks a bit surreal. I can't remember where I put my speaking trumpet. But
yeah, don't stand up in front of yourself like that either, because it looks like something else is going on there. Exactly, Ben. Digby swallowed Digby.
In all the meanings.
So yeah, so that's where the hall started, and stuff like that. So it was just right place, right time for all of us, really, and that was it. And yeah, and we've had a lot of fun ever since. So our first hall outing was the Reaper's Ball, which was
that was good fun.
Which was a great laugh. And then we had E1 of this year. So yeah, we're enjoying it. I'd like to think we're all enjoying it anyway. So,
question: Are any of us actually official members of the hall yet? Did
no,
we get around?
We never got round to it.
Helen is the only one.
Yeah, Helen is the only member of the hall at this present moment in time officially on the books as bonded to the hall.
Yeah.
And having sworn the oath.
Yeah, we have to, so we basically this event how it should be. So this event we need to get everybody sworn in basically, and then we can all start to do stuff as a whole.
Can we all agree that nothing happens at the moot other than the Dunnings marching through it? So should we just do it at 6 p.m?
Yeah.
Like literally time in, swear oath. Done.
Yes, yeah.
And it will still be over before the moot.
Yes.
Yeah. Then Discarded Beef asked what our hall goals are as well.
What goals?
Yes.
We do have some, don't we?
Yeah.
I can't remember what they are. But we do. Well, Jesus Christ, Steve, you're right.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my God.
I think I'll tell you.
That's a reverse. That was a reverse Dutch oven.
Increasing.
The whole goal was make Digby Empress, wasn't it?
Hey, that's still potentially on the cards if they don't pass a vote this time.
God help us.
The baby's
Hey,
jumped.
hey, I tell you what, I want to go down in history as Alfred the Curmudgeonly. Like, that would be an amazing impact on fucking Empire. Just elect a Union Baron to be the Empress and get nothing done.
Oh no.
Fuck's sake, Mike.
I could dream high.
Does your hall have an enemy or a rival yet that wasn't caused by the cult, not cult? Not really. I think the closest our hall has got to actually doing anyone in or being done in by anybody was... Well, we had the incident at the Reapers.
Yeah.
Which was...
not my fault, for the record. Not my fault. Because I didn't... No. All I said to the guy is, I think Jed Boon's got a point. I didn't say, and I'm going to dedicate my life to making it so. I just said, Jed Boon's got a point. Bye? Like, it wasn't like a, oh yeah, and I'm going to, dedicate my life to bringing down your hearth magic. I was making fucking conversation with the guy.
How to make 50% of the marchers love you and the other despise you. And he chose one that despises it.
Yeah. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that conversation going over there, just with the whole and saying, this is Marcher business, he needs to keep his mouth shut. It's like, yeah, that's fine, but did you threaten him? It's like, this is Marcher business. Like, that's not the question I asked. Like, then yes, I did. It's like, okay, right, fine. So I'll respond in kind. You threaten him again, I'll kill you. But this is not. No. You misunderstand me. He got involved in much of business. You threatened him. I'm now threatening you. Yeah. Like, my all hall's here. So I don't care. I'll kill you all. That was the conversation. That was literally the conversation.
I don't care. I'll kill you all.
I'll just kill you all.
I just remember being stood behind him, just like, am I hearing this right? Is this actually what Steve's saying? Am I actually going to have to hack people down at the first player event I've ever been to?
Oh, you won't have to. I will just kill them all and walk off.
I've got a personal protection contract with a lot of mercenaries, right? This character is not out to make friends.
As part of the Hall oath, Digby isn't allowed out unsupervised.
Yes.
Well, funny story. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, the Grapevine may have some enemies. Well, it's a rivalry more than anything. That's quite fun. Someone get Digby a copy of Making Friends and Influencing People for Christmas.
Nah. Not the Steiner way.
Yeah, Christmas doesn't exist either. What they call it? And do you put like a doll on the top of a brass coaster or something with some bells?
That's the way there's an opening for a Winter Mart Festival, isn't there? We could like.
Oh, don't! That's happening this event, isn't it? The I can't remember.
The jobs fair.
Essentially, that's essentially what it is. So,
the fucking marchers get to walk round shouting "Wassail," and the brass coasters get to like prank people, and Highguard get to look really cool with burning torches, and we get to sit at desks going, "Have you considered buying from me?" Like ours half magic.
Oh my god! I've just realised what it is. All of the nations have got all these wonderful festivals. Wintermark have essentially brought in the Department for fucking Work and Pensions back.
Yeah, we have. That's basically what our fucking festival is.
We're the DWP of the Empire.
We could have like a massive fucking bonfire or something, or we could really indulge in the Stark side of our definitely not the North from Game of Thrones side of Wintermark of basically being like, winter is coming, let's prepare for it. But no, we're going to do a fucking jobs fair instead.
I mean, I think it's
about that actually, because at the end of last E1, I was talking to some other food vendors, and we were thinking about doing something along the lines of a food fair.
Wintermark is known for its hospitality. So we need to do a festival where basically we throw open the doors to everyone, but we have to do it in a way where we go around to every nation. So people like with fold up tables, chuck them on your back, walk round, go and set up in the middle of the glory hole, and plonk everything down, food, drinks, and just go bang. We're having a party. Come and have a drink. Bring drinks, food. Come and sit with us for 20 minutes. Then we nick all their booze train. Yeah, then we nick all their food and drink, and we take it to the next nation, and we just and we spread it all around like herpes. Wintermark, come dine with me. See, that I think that would be a much better idea. Not the herpes, but Wintermark, come dine with me. Something like that would be fantastic. Bit of hospitality, something like that, instead of sitting down going, so what job have you got? What do you do? Yeah. Just something like that. I mean,
your own banquet.
Sorry?
Bring your own banquet.
Yeah, something like that. I think it would be... I did not understand a word of that, Beef. Oops, sorry, wasn't looking at the keys. Excellent. That's awesome.
I thought it was Welsh.
Scots. Wugubi, Wutnugnem. That's, I think, supposed to be winter markers.
Is it?
Careful, Al. You're going to be reading out a spell at this point.
I am indeed. Yeah, I'm going to stop.
Yeah. I think. You read out. I think something needs to happen where we can come down with me, winter markers, sat around bitching. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think, I think something like that needs to happen where we're going around though, because the hospitality is the whole point.
Yeah.
So go around and show what we can all do. And
I think either autumn equinox, so it's getting ready for winter, or winter, because I'd say either one of those two events, E4 or E1, just because winter.
Well,
I think E4 winter is coming. Prepare for the long dark. You know,
something. Yeah,
it is a big fucking bonfire or something.
Yeah, either that or the one afterwards where you're celebrating living through the winter and not having to eat your cousin.
Yeah. Or celebrating the fact that you did eat your cousin.
Yeah, I was going to say, if that's the case, Suax can't take part.
No, Suax not invited. That's what we should call it. Suax not invited.
Suax Anonymous.
Yeah, so I think something like that would be great. Just to celebrate something like that, because I was looking through like Saxon celebrations and Norse celebrations and things like that, and there was something there. I put something in the chat in the Discord.
Well, I say there was the Yuletide, which was preparing for the winter.
Yeah, that was it.
You'd kill off the excess cattle that you didn't need to winter through because you didn't need them. So you'd have an excess of beef and all sorts of livestock that you kind of prepare and keep for the winter. So you'd have an excess of food just before going into, there's nothing growing now. So have your big feast and then prepare for the winter.
Yeah. So, Beth and Biscuit they need new characters, it looks like in chat. So, saying to me, you've decided to start a war. I see. Biscuit and I will be in touch. Oh, so
how many hits do you have without wearing armor, Steve?
More than Biscuit and Beth combined times 2.
Yeah, probably about 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on. If I haven't taken any potions, I'm on 5. It's just doing the murder. That's the issue. No. No, it's... I know a coven who can cover up a murder. I'll kill a coven. I need 3 more kills to take my player kills to 20. So I'm doing really, really well.
So
player kills or character kills?
Yes.
What do you get for reaching 20?
Self-pride.
I can
a reputation.
I can gloat even more than I already do about killing off player characters. But I've been making it perfectly clear how I feel about the Suak in the field and how much I fucking despise them. But obviously it's not getting to correct ears. I'm pushing for this civil war. I'm actively want it to happen. I want the Suak to wake up one morning and go, shit, so we're at war with the Calavesi then. Be like, has anyone seen Cal? No. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. So, it can't all be the best tradition. No, but then I wipe you out.
You can't be Steiners, otherwise it'd get boring, wouldn't it, if everyone was a Steiner?
See, I maintain that
Ron is a Steiner, and it is boring.
Steiner is dull.
Embrace the arsehole side of it, you'd have a lot more fun.
Bolum, I have a question for the Thane. How do you do it? Drink. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Like herding cats.
Which you too can enjoy if you come to the Rowdy Raven public house.
Do you cope? Yes, it's a lot of fun. We do enjoy it. I mean, we all sit down and have a good evening and stuff like that, don't we? And then we find that Helen gets pulled in 5 directions that she doesn't want to go in. The alderman gets asked for 20 things that we don't have anything for. And sorry, that was my phone vibrating at me there.
Looking at things we don't have. I'm assuming we've got the resource box.
Yes, I've got it. It'll come to the next event. It's in my garage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is my fire pit and like blue IKEA bag in there as well?
That is also in
Oh,
my
that's
garage,
right
yes.
then.
I was meaning to ask, should I be taking lockpicks?
No.
But Winter Market event where you spend the evening cooking on
Take that
fires
offline,
around the
so-
nation. Yeah. Whip round for a roast pig. See, a roast pig, that would be awesome.
Having-
To be
There's
fair,
um,
we actually
was
spoke
about to-
about this.
yeah, there was Zydor from Sweden, all the way at the top of Sweden. He subbed earlier. Thank you so much. That's 5 months in a row because you are insane. But Zydor's also does all the mead and everything as well, because he was saying, do you remember? He was going to drive all the way from the top of Sweden all the way down and through. So like my driving thing there with my finger. So yeah,
That's a long old way. It's like 1,000 miles, isn't it?
it'll take a few days. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Road
absolutely
trip.
crazy. We brought a new barbecue. I've missed having one. Had a crate of meat arrive for a party. So we're all going up to Ben's then.
Yeah.
So that's York.
See, it would. Genuinely, I think this has got legs in that it would give people an excuse to actually build the national fire pit and then roast the national hog on the national fire pit. You have a fucking hog roast, I see. Like, yes, let's do this.
Well, do you remember when we
I want to be the one to organise it
it?
because I'm already organising like 8 things.
Do you remember when we went to Torm and there was the hog there and we
Yes.
said about it and James asked the dude, it's about 200 quid for a pig.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure someone knows someone who works on a farm who would sell us a pig. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just shoving
Matt, Sam might have a pig.
Ooh.
Sam
That-
Rabbit.
Ooh, yes, you might actually.
She's a butcher, blacksmith, farmer.
Of
So-
course.
Where is she based?
South by you, I think.
But
Hey,
we-
Rabbit, how confident are you that you can cook a pig on a spit?
Now,
it's got to take like a good 12 hours to cook.
it will take a long time. Weirdly enough, I was at E1. I was going to cobble some together like a spatchcock chicken with some like lobster claws and pretend it was one of the monsters from the hole, and
Okay.
cook it like that and go, do you want some random monster? But then again, it's chicken. I was like, if I get this wrong, then there's like people will be shitting for like weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just stick with burgers.
Just draw some like pretty faces on them or something. Like burgers could be monsters from the hole.
Hot rat, yeah, eyes and stuff, and it'd be fine.
Negroni
Fish
burgers.
Blue's got Sisters Blue's got a boar.
Really? You're bringing a boar with you to?
No,
do
he's not.
shit?
He's not bringing a boar. No, Hurst Hall are down about 50% of their numbers.
Are they really?
Yeah. So yeah, they're missing a lot of people for this event. What did Panda say? Contests for the best fire food as well. So yeah, something like that. Have a big barbecue festival. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Kebab.
There is a man in the marches
Yeah.
that does kebab meat at like 7 o'clock on the Saturday evening.
Sorry, what?
Mm.
Yes, I know that he exists, but I'm yet to go and buy from him because I've never caught him when it's actually being done. But I will be trying to find that this event.
7 in the evening isn't prime kebab time. Like
No,
4,
No.
4 in the morning is kebab time.
It's midnight sausage time. It was like what we did last event, where we were just sat around the fire, and unfortunately for everyone, I was really, really sober, and then Rabbit turned up with like a bag of sausages and literally just cooked it all. And so Midnight Sausages made a return at E1.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah,
that was really
Saturday night.
So
yeah, it was. I did Yorkshire puddings, bread, and I think it was gravy.
Oh yes,
yeah,
I remember
really,
that. It
really
was
good.
so
yeah.
good. Yeah.
The Marcher Kebab guy is an institution. He saved me from horrible hangovers many times. I don't know what hangover is.
Can't relate.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
I mean, to be fair, the kebab for me is normally just it gives me enough energy so I can carry on walking home.
It's just so I don't have to sleep alone. So you got something you wake up next to.
You do just leave it there, right? You don't.
That's awesome. The Marcher sausage guy on the Mac pub crawl. Driest sausages on the planet.
Yes.
And they cost a fucking crown each.
A crown each. They were the
Crown
overcooked
each.
vegan ones.
Yeah, a crown each,
Oh.
and they ran out of pork sausages. So some of us had vegan ones, and yeah, they were eating paper was more moist.
Oh dear.
They saw you
Vampire
look.
sausages. Yeah.
That was it. Vampire sausages. Yeah.
It was when I used to get Kit ready for Empire, because he is notorious for being late and never being ready on time, and that. And I remember coming along to one Empire. I think it was like the third year, or something, and he, I think, you were talking about. This is all about Patrick saying. Yeah, something to have in bed with him. I used to like wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning because this was when because we were crew at the time, so basically we could get there at any time. And you all paid for the vegan sausages. No, we didn't pay for them. Oh, okay. And I used to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'd go make a little bit of breakfast, like bacon and sausage and egg sandwiches and that. And I'd wake up Andy and Robbie, his brother. And then for Kit to wake him up properly, I used to climb into bed with him. And he would wake up and I would his face would be here and I'd be there just staring at him. And he'd be like, "Oh, it's you." And we're like, "Morning, sunshine." And that'd be it. I'd get up out of bed, he was awake, he had his coffee, he had his breakfast, and then he'd be asleep again. Or he'd do the best thing you can ever do when you're packing for Empire and everyone's rushing around loading the van and car up. Do you know what we always found him doing? Playing League of fucking Legends or something like that. He would literally pack a little bit of a bag and then go and sit down at his computer and load up a fucking MOBA or whatever it's called. Was he naked? No, but there is a photo of me and Kit in bed together before one event of us mostly naked. Yeah, that one ended up on Facebook somewhere. So I think it's still there. So if you want to see me and Kit topless together, then yeah, fill your boots. It wasn't nice to look at. We sent that. He wasn't naked. Steve was though. It didn't take long for him to be naked. Yeah, we took that photo and sent it to his wife.
Of course.
Obviously. So, but yeah, it was, something like that at midnight. It's always well worth having. It was really, really good. So, logistics-wise, everyone's getting there for around the same sort of time then, are they? Apart from Hayden, who's getting there about 6 weeks later. Yeah, that sucks. Unfortunately, Hayden's not going to be at this one. Do any of you...
Without the person who actually does all the organisation for the union, because I just was, like, flail around ineffectually as Alfred.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have the union there without the conscience reeling him back in, going, let's think about this properly before you do it.
Nah, let's just dive straight in. Fuck it, that's fun.
Do any of you do the Magic game? How have you found changes to things over the Long Dark? So that's Ryan. That game.
Mints.
That's Ryan, the Magic game. So how have you found the changes to Magic over the Long Dark?
I assume they're talking about Conclave, which I've not done because everyone scared me off it. But I am planning on checking out this event, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
Well, apparently it was only like 2 hours long or something at E1.
Yeah, well, they're doing this kind of like office hour thing where each Archmage has 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that because at least you can kind of turn up, listen to the bits that are relevant to you, and then go away again. So I'm going to do that this event.
I have 2 points spare, so I'm tempted to spec into Autumn.
Ooh. Yeah, a few of us around us are getting into Autumn, which...
Because I know other Autumn mages, and then we have kind of an Autumn Coven thing going on in the hall, don't we? So
yeah, well,
isn't
it leads
Esme
me to...
also Autumn?
Yes, she is also Autumn, and she knows the farming rituals, so which I'm really happy about. So,
which we definitely shouldn't do this year.
No.
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 We need to carry on doing the spring ones, didn't we?
Yeah.
You can get more than one done, can't you?
No, they override each other.
Yeah.
Really?
Unfortunately so, yes.
Well, anything can only be enchanted
Once.
by one thing at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including
Yeah, that's
your
a bit-
personal resource.
I mean, that makes it a little bit easier for me organising shit, because it's just the low power one every single time, so I haven't got to try and rustle up like 900 fucking mag for E4. But
Yeah, it's one of those things. I was talking to Ryan about it when we were looking at it. I was like, is it worth it? But then when you take into account, it might not necessarily be hugely worth it short term.
Not worth it short term, but it's essentially 2 Wains of Weirwood.
I was going to say, yeah, it's 2 Wains of Weirwood.
So you're missing out on the nice big payout in Autumn, but
I never got it.
if you plan on keeping a farm for any longer than a couple of years as a character, it's well worth doing.
Yeah, fuck it. I may
So-
as well just focus on doing all the spring ones then.
So you as a person, your resource, and say an army or territory can be targeted one at a time. So, but you can also wear or use enchanted stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I've got a staff, a ring, a robe, all paid for by myself and not
I haven't got any
all
ribbons. I'm very sad.
from
No?
other people.
Oh.
No.
He's a liar.
No, I definitely don't have
Go and
magical
go
or
and detect
enchanted
magic
items.
him.
No, don't detect magic me.
I'm,
Go
ig-
away.
I'm ignoring that one ribbon that I know you have. So, yeah, it's a... Yeah, because I think I've got my bear claws and armor are all out this event.
But you've got
new armor.
you're getting new armor this event.
Okay. Oh no, I think they run out at the end of this event.
Yeah, but
So-
you'll get a new one this event.
Cool.
I pulled over the resources to make sure we had enough.
Yeah, and then the bear claws are what we need to make next. And if we can try and scramble it together that I get a pair as well, I will be extremely grateful.
I
'Cause then
will
we
sell
can
you a
run around
ribbon, Digby. It won't do anything, but it's very stylish. Oh, thank you, Gibby. That's awesome. That's really nice
We
of you.
we get a lot of mileage out of the magic, I think, because we've all got our own interests. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking of doing it just because of various things that are ongoing, and it kind of makes sense.
sending stuff in the box was fun. I've not done that before.
Yeah, we need to do that sort of stuff
Oh
again.
yeah, you're doing that again, aren't you?
Yeah, new Wintermark crafters only items are coming now, right? Yeah, that's...
Yes.
I mean, but you need to speak to the egregore very, very quickly for that. Or you're going to get it all for E3 if you want to.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's one of those things that if you wait for it, you'll get it. But if you want it now, then yeah, you're gonna have to rush like hell, aren't you?
Yeah,
I
it's...
just think it's because they've not updated the actual website to facilitate it yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be an interesting... We might see some of them about the field on Saturday. If
That
at all.
that banner's so cool.
The banner would be great for Digby.
The
The,
banner
extra
would
4
be-
hero
is
points.
perfect.
I mean, to be
for
fair,
Digby.
I'm a shouty healer, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's just the
perfect.
fact that the RP effect is you see ravens and owls above you, urging you to
urge
victory.
you on to victory.
Only you can see them though.
Only you can see. So I just imagine Digby coming back, just traumatized. Attacked by owls.
Seems very Hitchcock.
The birds. The birds.
It's going to be like Johnny Depp in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, isn't it? He goes, "Oh, these poor bastards! Just wait until they see the bats." I love that film so much. Oh, that's so good. So yeah, so
what's the other one? The other one that was pretty good was the one that gives you timeless hammer rhythm once.
Yeah.
Once per summit for free, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You don't have to be able to cast timeless hammer rhythm to do it. You can just use it as if you know the spell.
Eisenbrad's Legacy. Thank you, Grablord.
That's it.
Yeah. As a banner bearer, that sounds cool as well. Yeah, I think it's a good one. I mean, if you're going to be using it as a banner, you'd want it, because I mean, you can only use a one-handed weapon if you are using it. So, cleave is going to be a good one. If you've got a hammer, for example, as well, with say a thunderous mace, so you can call strike down.
Strike down, yeah.
That's going to be pretty OP, that banner. So walking around with that, calling strike down.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm not saying it's perfect for Digby, but we need to get Digby the thunderous
mace would be really handy as my get away from my patient, strike down, run away.
It's only a cheapy thing as well.
Yeah, it's not.
It's once per summit, I think.
Nope. 0 point. 0 points.
Is it hero
No, it's not. No.
Is it? They changed it.
Once per day, you may call strike down with this one-handed weapon.
They changed
that's
it.
why I was like, it was once. I'm sure it's like the once per summit, once per day.
They changed it.
It's 21 resource as well, so it's actually kind of mid-range.
Okay.
So
they changed it then, because I had it really early, and it was hero point. So
I mean, what he should do realistically is get shield breaker. You may spend a hero point to call shatter with this weapon when you strike a shield. Actually, no, you won't be near the front line, will you?
No.
If I'm on the front line, something's gone horrifically wrong. I've not sworn my Grimnir's Oath, but I'm acting as if I have at the moment, because then it's good training for when I do.
Well, if you do pick up Magician, you can Swift Heal.
That's true, yeah.
That would be very cool.
Been eyeing up a Hakamer's Word for this reason. Just need 8 Amber Goat. I get to paralyze once a day. That's good. Threshers.
Now that is how you murder people in Anvil.
Paralyze.
Walk up behind them and just go, and then drag them off into a book.
Why not just cleave them in the back?
Yeah.
True. It's a little bit more obvious though, isn't it? Drag them into a bush and you can do it a bit more
They can still
subtly.
scream when they're paralysed.
Yeah. Well, they can still scream when you do anything to them.
Yeah.
And even if you
And they often
particularly...
do.
True.
They often do.
What is it? Those new Wintermark items are very nice. I like they're making each nation have unique stuff. Yeah, they needed to create a bit more individuality, I think. As Helen said, their PD want to encourage players into these sorts of roles more. So I think they've got some interesting ideas, and I think Wintermark they want to push more banners, and they want more people holding flags and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like that, so that you have. So I think they want the battles to look better than they do, because at the moment
we're also the artisan nation with no artisans, aren't we? Really?
Yeah.
Very few artisans.
We have got quite a few, to be fair, and I think that's probably half the problem. Is we've got quite a few, but there's only like 5 that are known.
Yeah.
And we didn't have the Rune Forge, and we're the crafting nation, but we are going to have one, so it's going to be good.
Yes. Yeah. I think there's a few things. I mean, it's like I need to get hold of 15 weirwood now, because I've got the
Is
thing.
this the forest?
No, I've got the thing so that I can have something built. and the senator wants to build it. I just need 15 weirwood, so I can build the
hives,
the bone hives. Yeah. So.
Hall has one, I think, in the box currently.
Sorry.
I said I think the Hall has one in the box to start off with.
I'll nick that.
That's just not mine.
I think I've got a couple, and I've got other boar seats as well. So I'm going to see if I can trade it with people if they'll take a boar seat for a boar seat resource for a boar seat resource. If not, I might just start mugging. So I can get all that.
Hopefully that NPC turns up with about 20 items.
Yes. Yeah, we need to do that.
You're bullying her this time, aren't you?
Good Lord, what have I come into so many people? Hello, Debbie Harry. Good to see you, my friend. This is the Hall chat. So this is the Tillington Plowshare Hall chat. So we're just going through a bit of logistics, answering questions about the Hall. So if people want to start up their own groups, they can do these sorts of things and stuff like that. And thank you, subbing for 9 months. Oh, we've had a baby.
We got to roleplay with Debbie Harry at E1. A few of us.
They are amazing. They are Yeah.
I had to take myself away because they were not a massive fan of orcs, and it made my character very uncomfortable.
No, that is true. Although keep RP for the field room. Yeah, we are. It's all fine. Oh, here comes Biscuit as well. But yes, it's Chili Man, says Debbie Harry. You said your hall has a more trading focus. Do you focus on more IC to IC resources or OC to IC trading, selling made goods, food, etc.? Both.
Yeah, we do both.
To be honest, we've got people who make stuff. So we've got Rabbit who sells all kinds of food and concoctions on the corner shop, and that we've got Hayden who makes like pouches and things like that to go on his corner shop and things. And then you've got the rest of us who I sell all the drugs.
I was going to be bringing some maps to sell, but I didn't get around to it, so that'll be an E3 thing.
Outraged, it's put me in AFK. Ah, there we go. There we go. We're back in. I heard you laugh. Yeah, it's because we did.
I did wonder where Helen had gone.
Yeah. Oh, we nearly got a hype train going. Jeez.
I assumed she just had enough.
Yeah.
And Biscuit subbed as well for 13 months. Thank you so much. So yeah, one more.
The maps you've got, Pat. Sorry, the maps you've got, beautiful.
They are really, really good. Hype train.
I know, but my friend who does them out of the kindness of his
Oh
heart
my God.
didn't add on the Sea of Snows stuff, so I couldn't get them printed because he's incredibly selfish.
Crablord, thank you so much for the 2,500 bits. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Level 3 hype train immediately. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, come down, Crablord. Come introduce yourself, and the Hall will get you drinks.
Yes.
Definitely.
We're fucking horrible, though. We're horrible.
But yeah, so we're getting the yeah. So we do a lot of IC for IC and OC for IC stuff. We've got a mixture of everything. So if you want to sell resources and stuff like that, chances are we're buying. So can I have free drinks too? No. No, you can't, Biscuit. No.
You've got like a markup on yours, so like an extra 50%, Biscuit.
Yeah, especially herbs. Worst neighbours ever.
What we'll do it the standard Agenson way, and we'll loan you a drink now, and you'll owe us 5 drinks in 30 minutes.
Mm.
And you'll have to pay a toll to enter the
you'll
pub.
have to pay a toll to enter the pub. Yeah.
No.
Other places have prosperity prices. We have prosperity inquisition prices.
Oh dear, that's awesome. Understandable. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much. You've gifted 127 subs in this channel.
Jesus.
That's insanity.
Well done.
That's insanity. Level 4 hype train. But yeah, thank you so much. So much. But it's already established that I am so indebted to Debbie Harry for drinks. It's unbelievable. Oh my god. I said to my dad the other day, and he goes, "Oh, it's like, so how's all the LARP stuff going?" I said, yeah, it's really good. And I said, I'll tell you what, I owe Debbie Harry so many drinks. And he was just like, Debbie Harry comes to LARP? I was like, yes, Dad. Debbie Harry comes to Empire, for fuck's sake. It's just, my dad loved Blondie. It's his era. Absolutely adored Blondie. So I think if my dad turned up to Empire to there we go, I think he'd be in for a shock. I would almost pay to watch that interaction as well. My money's on Debbie Harry all the time. Nah, yeah, I don't blame you, mate. Matt as well. Gifted one to Tiny.
Is that Tiny that you gave for sub 2?
I literally just gifted a sub randomly. If it's gone to Tiny, it's gone to Tiny.
It's gone to Tiny.
Did you know he's in the Navy?
Oh, can we... Oh, my God. I'm so bored of these jokes now. That's fine. I'll do it for free. Excellent. Belle Delphine apparently goes to Empire. Yes, she does. She's lovely, actually. I think everyone who's chatted to her has found her lovely. She's a really nice person to chat to.
I think I had one icy conversation with her, and it genuinely was, "Hi, bye."
I'm gonna go shout at Conclave.
I'm gonna go shout at Conclave now. It pissed me off. Rabble.
She's a lot of fun. She has her other half, Josh. He's a good laugh. He's a very good laugh. I thought it was just a myth because I heard it third hand. No, she definitely does go. Yeah, there's talk of her. Well, she's meant to be coming on the channel at some point. Her and Josh to chat, but there's a lot of discussion going on about that. So you never know. And I know that someone here has a bit of a crush on her as well.
Men can't control themselves is the issue.
That is the issue a lot of the time. Yeah. But no, she's really nice. She's really nice. A fair few creators go, yeah, I know, but I'm the biggest and best.
Yeah, not disputing that.
Just the biggest.
I'm stagnating, man. I can't dispute that. You're growing still.
I'm not. I'm really not.
I swear Social's the biggest. It's like 7'6".
Yeah, he's the biggest, definitely.
Yeah. It's a shame I don't stream too much, but I need to get practicing these again, Matt.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
We're a tall hall, actually.
We are quite a tall hall. Yeah.
A tall hall.
We are a tall hall. Yeah. Apart from, well, me and Helen, really.
Got to have someone to bring the, restore the average, though.
This is true. Zara points us at Mark Humes. Yeah, this is very true. Steve is the biggest and best, and that's mostly the beard. You're wide. Well, I'll tell you what.
Compliment, I think.
I'll tell you what. If that was anyone else apart from Zara, I'd be annoyed at that. But Zara is I love Zara to pieces. She's a legend.
Thick with two C's.
Thick. I am thick. Also with a K. And Zara's awesome. But no. No, she's not wrong though. I'm pH fat. Oh dear. Level 3 hype train. Thank you so much, everyone. That was amazing of you. Oh dear. That Boots is fat. Yes. One dense boy. Yeah, I'll go with that. Elwook, hello. The Jotun can hear those cheeks clapping from across the battlefield.
Jesus.
Who needs the war drum when you've got a Steve?
Oh, the poor war drums. No, it's just Steve.
No, it's Steve walking.
Hark! The Wintermark army approaches.
Oh, new channel name, One Dense Boy. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Is that a war rhino? No, it's just Cal.
Hey, Remco.
Hello, Remco. Thank you so much for sending the video stuff. Legend. Good evening, lovely people. The Rowdy Raven. Can't wait for E3 to see you all again. Oh, dear.
Social, if you're coming to E3, I need to work out what I'm doing tentage-wise, because you're using the tent that Remco usually uses.
Well, what day is E3?
20th of July. The 24th of July.
I'll be in Florida, so don't worry about it.
Not a problem, man. That's good.
It's just rude.
Problem
if you ask me.
solved.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear. That was so good. But yeah, got to get through E2 without the Empire blowing itself up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance.
Yeah, let it
Just
happen.
start another war. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
I'm still in favour of Wexit, I'll be honest.
Well, the Marchers might end up with a civil war because apparently Bregersland's got a. It's the whole reason with Matilda Fisher. Bregersland's got a history as an independent nation that was liberated by the Empire. So the Marchers might end up having like actual Brexit happen.
That's
Bregersland leaving.
That's so cool. That'd be very interesting to see if that's how. It's like all the issues with the was it the Puppies of War, as well.
The Puppies of War.
The Puppies of War. Fed up with pretending the Empire are the good guys. Why can't we be evil for once? Oh, we are evil.
Oh,
we don't even need to pretend.
Evil.
We're not the good guys.
We really aren't the good guys. Beeves asked, do any of us have any titles or are going for one?
First Secretary of the Farmers Union, baby.
Do any of us have any proper titles?
Real ones.
Proxy Senator for Handmark.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There's that.
In name only, Angus never gives me anything.
No. Names of facts. Yeah, so Proxy Senator, and then we've got. That's it, really, isn't it? We got people who are interested in
ambitions.
We got ambitions to go for stuff. I've been asked to go for a specific hat, but I can't say it on stream because I know other people are going for said hat. So I don't want to take anything away from in.
Find out.
Yeah.
Play it
Yeah,
out in the
so-
Stuff.
Yeah.
Did you become the Wintermark camp planner in the end, Steve? No, they're still talking about it because there wasn't much of a gap really. So they go from E1 to unpacking, and then literally they have like 2 weeks before they then are in planning mode immediately, and then everyone's back on site for E2. So where there's more of a gap between E2 and E3, I'm hoping that stuff will get done. So, but yeah, I am hoping to become one of the camp planners to work with James. So he'll be lead camp planner, and then it'll be
The
me.
enforcer.
That'd be good.
That'll be it, really. Yeah, the enforcer. He still comes over to me and says, "These people need to move. Can you go and tell them to move?" And I do it. Won't being a hat take away from drinking and carousing time. Yeah, but I hardly drank at all last event, and that was quite fun. I enjoyed spending time chatting to people. So
It's too cold.
To be fair, I drank a lot less last event as well. To be fair, actually.
yeah,
It's
it's
too
I
cold.
did.
because
I
I'm
did
not
as well.
encouraging people.
Yeah.
That's why. It's because you were low energy, Steve, with everything going on.
I was
Yes.
very, very low energy. It was like that when I had Askqueef on to chat about Empire, and the photos that I used, there was one of me chatting to him, and my God, I looked a mess. I looked an absolute state. I was had no energy. I just looked tired. So your wine hurt me. What? What wine? Did you have a bottle of wine, Debbie?
Oh, is that my wine?
I don't know. We need to find this one out.
It could have been the house red and the house white.
I drank my house red and it was lovely. I had no problems. I might just become immune to it.
He's just gone, no. Yes.
House
Okay.
red.
Is it easy to get a spot for an IC10? If you have medical needs, and that, then that's you're almost guaranteed a spot. But if you need, if you're just there and you're in a hall, then it's all down to space. There is space in the Wintermark field. It's just very, very limited.
Yeah.
So.
And the good thing is the Moot Square actually got a little bit smaller last event, so
yeah,
that's good.
Are we
It's
going to
much
start
better
having
for it.
good drinks at the bar? We've got really good drinks at the bar. We just
Yeah.
we
I got
just
20
charged a
Prices reflect
fortune.
I got 20 litres of cider you need to come and drink coming in a keg.
We've got ball piss for crying out loud.
Yeah, we've also got balls pitch, which is perfectly acceptable.
Boar's Piss is great. It was really nice.
A few bottles of Prosecco to sell this time as well.
Yeah, we got Prosecco
Ooh,
too.
yes.
It is going to be a very, very packed around us lot now too. Yeah, everyone sort of moved over. So I think...
Aren't the Acelings there as well now?
Yeah, so Hurst Hall and the Acings are pretty much going to be like running parallel next to each other. Because you've got... I can't remember the name of that solo tent. And then you've got like a little shop bar thing on the corner. And it's all sort of mixed in. And then you've got Gibby's lot there as well. That all sort of goes back. So,
We're going to end up in like the Wintermark marketplace at this point.
Well, you've got the Navarre marketplace as well. So, Stormspawn Spears are trying to do a thing by living together. If that's what you need. That's what was that? Yeah, then that's fair. I want to support the bar, but I could get any number of drinks I actually want in that.
Helen's gone
100% gone AFK again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she actually AFK or is she? Let's.
Fucking AFK.
Yeah. Fucking AFK. Yeah. Oh, was it when you said? Oh, I can't even find it. When you said balls piss, what did Gibby say?
When you
I
said
thought you
balls
said
piss, I thought you said
ball
ball bit. And now I'm disappointed.
Thought you got your ball bit.
But yeah, but I think, I mean, every single bar struggled in that first event. A load of bars have shut down. A ball pit. Oh, see, I want a ball pit. That'd be amazing.
I did look at those inflatable spas, and I was like, I wonder if we get one of them, if it'd be heated up by the Friday.
That'd be
Your
hilarious,
obsession
wouldn't it?
with making a sauna on the field.
Yeah.
Well,
I get tired
in the,
after running around the field.
In the 2 feet, we were obsessed with having a jacuzzi. There we go. Zara's hit the nail. Yeah, hot tub. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
So
Just get
I
one
mean,
of those inflatable ones.
So so if that had all happened, then Social could have turned up to this event to all of the 2 feet in a hot tub.
I would have bloody joined as well.
Yeah, I would have lived in it. When I'm having a meeting, just come to the hot tub. But Steve, what's that layer of green film? It's like we don't talk about the green film.
We declared a biohazard by Sunday morning.
Sunday morning?
Sunday morning.
Bruges miasma.
Yeah, before we time in, more like.
Oh, yeah. It's to be honest with you, it's the icy swimwear that would be the little bit that would be more worrying.
The Kohan would never leave. Wow, that's the point. Wintermark Ball Pit, new national celebration. Find a golden one, get a free drink. So, yeah, the Valorn tub, a furkini. So yeah, that could be quite fun. There's also the no nipples rule. No, that's gone.
That's gone.
That's gone.
Is it?
Yeah. That's gone.
Free the nipple.
That literally went before the event it was supposed to go.
Yeah, they got rid of it. So
I'll be getting mine out. You too, then. I'm joking.
I'm gonna put some nipple tassels on. Yeah, there you go. They get tassels to be handed out per hot tub member. See, I would be really interested to see what PD would make of that.
That is very much the pre sort of primary school level of I'm not touching you even though my hand is 2 inches from your face. I'm not touching you so you can't say anything. Technically, it's within the rules.
Yeah. So it'd just be an interesting... No, not for the tassels, Biscuit. No, for having a hot tub. Because, I mean, we... Very, very early on, we contacted Matt P about an idea we had to run for Urizen. Where we wanted to make some... Wow. It was very, very tongue-in-cheek at the time. And obviously it wasn't ever going to happen. But basically, the group wanted to make some racist Urizeni. Just so they hated everybody. If you weren't from Urizen, no, they hated you. And that was it, with a hot tub. And we said it to Matt P. And Matt P actually had a bet of, if you bring in like this, I give you like 10 minutes before you're killed by everyone. And that was literally it. And it was just like, there were some good points there. And it was basically just like, do you want to be a dick though? And we're just like, this is very true.
The Rowdy Raven Pub and Spa coming to a field near you.
I reckon it is actually possible to do.
Oh God! Don't get him ideas.
Don't give Rabbit ideas.
Continue, Rabbit.
He'll have a burner underneath a bloody metal tin and be like, "Join, get in the hot tub."
Are COVID restrictions still in place? So maybe not for the tub.
Have you guys seen wood-fired hot tubs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very doable.
They're really good. It's so Steph said hot tubs are a thing at German LARPs. Aren't they at UK ones? No, unfortunately, but I think they should be. I can see that Suak being very, very hot tub fans. It is very Suak-y vibe. I mean, then again though, like if you could make it look like a mud pit, I could see it being Calavesi.
or that's where the green.
Yeah, the green film
comes from. That's just the swamp.
So I've got a barrel you could borrow. Highlands, that would be epic. That would be so fun. Being a Brit of the Swamp with them, exactly. Then Gibby wants a Cal massage.
Oh.
Well, come find me Thursday evening, mate. We'll have a chat. So you
realise that's just called murder, right?
But I think those sorts of things could be a lot of fun to do in the field if they're dressed up properly.
If tents weren't obscenely expensive of that size, I've legitimately looked into making a sauna because I think that would be amazing for like post battle and stuff.
Well, you could get one of those like the army tents and something like that, so it's dark and all of that, and you have it at the back, so it's not well lit, and a few things like that. So you could have something interesting like that. How are you finding getting game in Wintermark? I struggled with my group due to the size. Game is difficult in Wintermark. there's a lot of people who have been in their positions for anywhere from 4 to 8 years, which is difficult. So I think there's stuff that could change. I think there's stuff that PD could do to say, I mean, I know they do the election every year, but I think it could be a case of they just say to the players, look, just have a think about this and just, you know, let someone else have a go, basically. Yeah. So
my turn on the Xbox.
So I think that could be quite an interesting one to do, but I can't see it happening because, I mean, Dawn have just done an absolutely fantastic thing.
Yeah.
Because it looks like all their senators are getting changed. Because when Max won, and then another senator got replaced, so I think it looks like all their senators are going to change this year, which in turn means all of their generals will change, and it's all going to bring new players as well. So I think Dawn's going to be a really interesting one. So I think there's a lot of interesting stuff going. Maybe limit terms. Yeah, I think that would be good. Do like the Yanks do. You get 2 terms maximum.
Yeah.
And then you step away. But I think it would be just interesting. I think we need to make our own game and just invade Dawn. It's true. The Navarre were planning on it. They were planning on putting a tent in the middle of the Glory Square in Dawn. And then before time in, have everybody, as many people as you can, in that tent. So when people go, what's going on? And then you have like 60 people just slowly walk out of the tent. That's it. And then just take it down and walk off with it. I think that would be brilliant. How many Dawnish changes were from losses in the battles, though? I don't think they lost anyone in a position. I know the Navarre lost a general in the battle.
They lost two generals, didn't they?
Did they lose 2?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh. Hey, CJ. 7 months. Thank you so much. Oh, my God.
I think that's the ritualist that did your farming ritual. Forest ritual. That's tagged.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. Cameras.
Yeah, I don't know what OBS does with it. It's it does a weird thing where if you're haven't loaded up Discord before you go back onto OBS, it just turns off all the cameras for you on OBS. It's not interested.
Nice.
Yeah, Streamlabs does it as well. So yeah, it's just really, really odd. So, but never mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure both the Navarre generals got killed because I'm pretty sure Esme's brother died defending them both.
No, he died. No, the other one was Kit with the general.
That was it.
Yeah, Kit died with the general, but there is OC stuff going on around that as well that PD are involved in. So. So the only general, Isella's Dance, died. CJ got engaged. Congratulations, CJ. Well done. That's awesome. Yep, and 2 other captains. Oh, yeah, Larkin, that was it. Yeah. Yes. That was harsh. Really, really harsh. I heard about how it all happened. It wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. So,
Remco did die a hero, though. Like, if there's a name that's going to scratch your name into the history of Navarre, it's dying protecting a general.
Find me on Thursday and we can all have a drink to celebrate. Yes, come have it. I'll get you a drink, CJ. Come say hi, and we'll have a drink to celebrate. Helen, I will be hopping off. Lovely to sit silently with you all.
Bye, Helen.
Bye.
See you on Thursday to speak with you properly.
She's just AFK, that's all. If that's a Zara, if that's a link, chuck it to one of the mods, and they can put it all in for you. That link should be up to date. Yeah, if you chuck it to
me.
To Dan, Dino Wookie, Dino, that one.
Me.
Then that should sort that one out. Dan, if you ping her a message, and then she can respond to it with a link. Yeah. Just respond to him. But yeah, logistics-wise, I think we're all sorted for tents. We've got the layout sorted, and that's all great. Booze-wise, Digby's sorted out a load of cider. I'm gonna get a load of cider from the Seawolves because that's in bottles.
Yeah.
Again.
Whereas the keg won't. It'll be once we tap it, it'll be drink it or it's done.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of boxes of ale, which I'm bringing.
I've got the leftover stocks from last time in the garage, which has basically been, I unpacked it, I sorted it out like a week after E1, and then it's been sat in the garage basically since then. So the plan this evening, after this whole chat concludes, is to go into the garage and start packing stuff. So, yeah.
Excellent. Well, she said, hour and 50 we've been going. Right, it's been a long one. It will be drunk if you need it drunk. I haven't been drinking for weeks. I am in need.
Just make sure you have a spare sleeping bag, Biscuit.
Poor Biscuit. I need to sit down with Biscuit and drink because I haven't. I have a question still about the hot tub. Call it cultural research. When you're talking a hot tub, you all think a tub where everybody wears a swimsuit, right?
Yes.
At the start.
Is this about to be a thing about how Germans love public nakedness? Because I feel like it's going in that direction.
I was definitely talking naked, so but would anybody wanting to get into a hot tub with me? Rubbing my thighs? Hello.
That's where the layer of green came from.
Yeah,
there we go. I knew precisely where that was going when that question was asked.
That's just from the gooch. I'm pretty sure public nakedness is a fairly common thing on the continent. Yes. Reason to get my kit off. How many layers of green are there at this point? At least 3. I mean, you get the bottom layer which you stood on and slipping around on, and the green healing natural minerals that are good for you. Excellent.
The Rowdy Raven pub and spa. Come and marinade in our.
We need to work out some.
Get scraped off every half an hour.
Yeah, the small print. Help create the hog roast marinade.
So when enough people's been in it, where do you think we get the boar's piss from?
That's true. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'll wait for Bron to be asleep and then I just tap him. Roll him onto his side, put the keg in place. So, after the spa usage, so we don't waste any water, some apple bobbing, maybe. Love it. That's a good one. I like that. I think the hot tub idea would be fun. It could be an interesting one to do, but it'll be a case of keeping it warm. But you could only be after... You could only do it for one evening, because you would have to empty it, clean it, to fill it up again. I mean, I don't mind jumping into a freezing cold tub of water.
Oh, we can bring, chlorine. It's not difficult.
It's far too much like hard work.
It's a lot less hard work than emptying it and cleaning it and refilling it.
Yeah, but if you get the chlorine balance wrong, you're going to end up scalding people.
Yeah, I think
exfoliating. The word we use is exfoliating.
This is true. Where can I find your bar and copy of a newspaper? So when you come out of the Navarre Woods into Wintermark, we are literally directly on the left-hand side. Or if you're facing the Wintermark toilets, the bog block, We're just on the left of it, on the inner bit of the ring road. Yeah, as Hayden just showed the bar there.
Work in progress, but sign to see and find.
Yeah, we're right next to the
want
massive
be
bin.
incredibly well lit.
Yeah, basically.
Look
Will be
for
very well.
Yeah, just look in the sky.
Street pole, and you shall find us.
Look for the most in-character lamppost you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I'm not sure what that says about you being next to the bogs and bin. Basically, that's what the drink causes. That's what you need to.
That's such a good dive bar name.
The bog and bin.
The bog and bin.
Oh, we've missed
a trick now.
We really have missed a trick there, haven't we?
Do we rename?
The bog and bin.
The bog and bin.
Wintermark's finest drinking establishment.
Oh, I love it. Is it too late to change the name? Oh, I love the Rowdy Raven though. I do love it.
The Rowdy Raven is a really good name. The Rowdy Raven is my preference.
Oh yeah.
Especially my Scop job has been coming up with names.
Yeah, bottom of Murder Alley, Beef. Yeah, come say hi. Really, really come say hi. I mean, we could have the Rowdy Raven and just have brackets.
The
bog and bin. Oh, daytime, the Rowdy Raven. The bog and bin after dark.
Once we officially close in the evening, in the lock-ins, it becomes the
bog and bin. Zara is great with names. Zara needs to join Wintermark because she comes up with so many great names.
I think the Dog's Head's closed, so we need to replace it with another dive bar somewhere else.
Yeah, bog and bin is the drug den behind the bar. It works. It does work as well.
It's just a tent with a load of blankets and furs and pillows.
Yeah.
And a shisha in the middle of it.
You are talking about setting up an opium den. That's what you're talking about there.
Shut up!
Don't tell Esme.
I missed. There was someone selling a load of Roman tents. It was like they were selling 10 6x8 Roman tents for $1,000. And it was like that. If I can split that cost with someone, that's well worth it. But they literally just went. Like, it was up for 2 minutes. It was gone. Someone
Really?
bought it. Yeah, because it's 10 6x8 8-foot tents for £1,000. It's like that. That's like
nothing.
That's 10 fucking bell tents, basically. You've just got right there.
Isn't that the Goose Whisper? Yeah, that is the Goose Whisper meeting. Yeah.
Oh, the Goose Whisper meeting in the bog and bin.
That sounds like a chapter heading of a book.
The Goose Whisper meeting in the bog and bin.
Yeah.
Not quite exciting, but it was getting there.
Chapter 1, the Goose Whisper meeting. Chapter 2, the bog and bin.
The bog
Chapter
and
3,
bin.
consequences.
Chapter 4, profit.
Right. So the whole chat needs to probably go into a little bit of we need to talk proper IC stuff. My daughter is going to bed in 4 minutes, so I need to actually go and say goodnight. So I'm going to close the stream there so we can actually get into the nitty-gritty of our chat. Is there any cards or dice games going? Yeah, pretty much whatever you can think of.
There was a dice game going if Chris brings it again.
So wondering, Brucey bonus guy turned up.
Yeah, he was very good. Yeah, he was really, really good.
Probably casino.
Is there a B&B in Wintermark? Did you mean the bog and bin?
The Rowdy Raven B&B.
You know. So
could you run an IC hotel? Could you do that?
I reckon so.
I reckon you could. Yeah.
You just need a big enough tent and then charge OC people to sleep in barrack style, wouldn't you?
I think if you did that, you would have. Yeah, it was done at Maelstrom. You could do it so you just say, we're charging IC coin if someone wants a bell tent for the night. It would cost you 10 thrones a night. Because I mean,
thrones a night.
People would pay that. They would.
Yeah.
So.
I dare, but not for.
Oh, God.
I ain't got enough time. To
Right,
say.
not for this. Okay,
Not for
so
this event,
let's so we got Big Lundy or the Mini Arcana. Let's go and raid the Mini Arcana because we've not raided them for a long time. The cameras are going to turn off for a second while we get this going. But yeah, go and say hi. Go and spread all the love in the world. Be as your wholesome, beautiful selves that some of you are. And we'll see you all on Thursday.
Goodbye, chat.
Take care.
The Rowdy Raven Public House.
Take care. Much love.
Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
copy of the grapevine.
Bye. Bye, the grapevine.